If you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No!
Tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down, so tell him good luck.
A leaked snippet from Drake's upcoming album, Iceman, sparked major stir. When you was a part of the team, we planned Mexico trips in the spring. Must have been dealing with spur of the moment, because why did we think you could get us a ring? These lines take aim at DeMar DeRozan's time in Toronto, particularly drawing a contrast between seasons when he was the face of the Raptors but never delivered a championship, and when Kawhi Leonard was brought in and raised the banner in his first season. Fans immediately connected the dots, seeing it as a jab at DeRozan's inability to get Toronto over the hump, followed by Drake's apparent satisfaction in how things turned out. The leak didn't just stir up music fans, it hit Raptors circles deeply, because it touches on loyalty, legacy, and Toronto's pride. Drake and DeRozan were once close. During DeRozan's prime with the Raptors, their relationship seemed genuine and deep. After DeRozan was traded in 2018, Drake posted heartfelt messages, thanked him for what he meant to the city, and called Toronto DeRozan City. Even after the move, DeRozan's publicly described Drake as a partner and friend, especially during hard moments. For example, following the trade, DeRozan said they spoke for hours. Drake offered emotional support. That history makes the current digs more personal. It's not just two public figures, it's a story about brotherhood, expectation, and perceived betrayal or disappointment. DeRozan's appearance in Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us video added fuel to the fire, to say the very least. Lamar, in that diss track, name-dropped DeRozan and expressed that Toronto quote-unquote didn't deserve him. That amplified the narrative. People believe Drake saw DeRozan as a superstar who outgrew his situation. The video, DeRozan's involvement, the timing, all created waves. Then, moments like Drake calling DeRozan a goof courtside and calling him a pussy and threatening to remove any future Raptors banner elevates the beef from lyrical jabs to very visible public drama. Each moment builds up the tension. In response to all this, DeRozan has tried to de-escalate publicly. He said that he still considers Drake as a friend, that whatever is said in music or media is part of the game. He's framed it as entertainment, not personal vendetta. For instance, in interviews, DeRozan's emphasized loyalty, said Drake was there when things were crazy, that personal relationships matter beyond media hype. He also explained that he didn't appreciate how things were interpreted, but also understood that people read between the lines, and that in music, things are often mellower or more layered than what meets the eye. So, while he doesn't appear to be backing down, he also hasn't escalated to the same degree. But let's get into my analysis about the lyrics here, the leaked lyrics at least. The leaked lyric about the Mexico trips cuts extremely deep here. It's a jab at how, during DeRozan's years in Toronto, the Raptors were known for bowing out early and planning their Mexico trips instead of playing in June. Drake flips that inside joke into a punchline about broken expectations as if to say, we were already thinking about going home early when you were supposed to get us over the hump. The line essentially says, we believed in you as a playoff closer, but you were already on the beach mentally. That sting resonates because it blends personal loyalty with the collective frustration of a fan base. It's clever, biting, and rooted in a very real narrative. DeRozan's beloved but ultimately unfinished era with the Raptors. This isn't just a music feud. It's tied into identity, basketball history, and what people expect from heroes in Toronto. DeRozan was the fan favorite, a homegrown soul, someone many saw as carrying the burden of championship hopes. When Kawhi came in, won right away, lots of fans felt the comparison was glaring. Drake's lyrics brush up against that narrative. Loyalty versus results. Being loved versus being a champion. So while others might see this as just a rap beef, many Raptors fans interpret it as questioning one of their own. That makes each diss hit emotionally. Drake's jabs risk altering how DeRozan's legacy is talked about. Already, some critics use the comparisons to argue that DeRozan was limited, not blameworthy necessarily, but that his ceiling fell short relative to what people had believed. These leaked lyrics reignite those conversations. DeRozan has plenty of accomplishments, all-star nods, clutch moments, but in the championship narrative, one ring often weighs heavier than all other success. So Drake's diss, while personal, also reinforces a narrative that many have discussed. He was almost there, but not quite. From Drake's perspective, there's incentive. This kind of lyrical content boosts hype for his album, creates buzz, social media engagement, conversation. The snippet leak itself generates clickbait, streams, debates, but there's risk. For people who respect DeRozan, especially those who see his loyalty and love for Toronto as admirable, Drake looks petty or hostile. It may alienate fans who admire DeRozan's consistency, his professionalism, or those who believe in separating art from personal attack. Also, lyrics alone can backfire if not backed up with context or if perceived as overly harsh. So the diss is a gamble. It could be a masterstroke or could be viewed as unnecessarily cruel. We're not done this video quite yet, but I want to know your takes on that. Was it unnecessarily cruel or a masterstroke? If DeRozan wants to defuse this, there are paths here. Keep his responses classy, let his basketball do the talking, avoid escalating in social media or public tirades. Given how much of his image is rooted in professionalism and loyalty, acting with dignity helps preserve respect. He might choose interview platforms to appeal to fans' memory of what he built in Toronto rather than fight fire with fire. Also, strong performance this season helps. Rings aren't always possible, but stepping up in big moments, making deep playoff runs, earning respect among peers can reshape how people judge him. Ultimately, part of this is choosing which battles to fight. The Drake-DeRozan beef isn't just about insults and celebrity smoke. It's about what people expect from loyalty, legacy, and what it means to deliver championships. Drake's leaked lyric draws a sharp contrast between being loved and being victorious, and it stings because DeRozan was once seen as the guy who could. Their shared history, friendship, and past support make the diss cut deeper. But DeRozan has agency. He can let the noise distract, or he can use it as straight fuel. The public will watch, fans will side with one or the other. But in the end, legacy isn't built in one diss. It's built in years of performance, perseverance, clutch moments, and humility. We'll see what the rest of Iceman says, what DeRozan chooses to say back, and what the hardwood says once the season tips off. The truth will lie somewhere between the bars and the game.